Yacht A Pisces, welcome to Navajo Sage Weaver Tarot's channel. Thank you, Pisces, for stopping by. I appreciate the likes and subscribe. And I just want to let you know this reading is for you, collective Pisces. This message is for you. And I'm going to let you know that anything that you want to, any decks that you want to know that I'm using will be linked down below. And I am going to shake the gourd to move any stagnation energy, and we're going to get into your story. Okay, Pisces. We're going to start off and see what the crystal energy wants to, what energy they want to bring in, what healing energy. Maybe you'll hear, see, or maybe you have this crystal, but they want to come into your reading today, Pisces. And it is we have Amazonite, and it is for luck, abundance, and comfort. So you may have an Ammonite. You may want to look it up, see what frequency and how they will help you. The energy wanted to come into your reading. Let's see what animal energy wants to come in. And the wolf energy, Pisces, wants to come in, and it says independent but works together. Work together. Sorry. I'm going to see what oil energy wants to come in for you. Maybe you will smell here. Maybe this oil energy will help you in some way, but it wants to come into your reading, Pisces, and it is tea tree. So maybe you already used tea tree. And it says, I trust and I am. By trusting myself unconditionally, I eliminate feelings of inferiority and tap into the source of true love. And it helps the throat chakra. And the aspect is redeem, rebirth from the dream world, grounding, healthy boundary, true love, boasting, the immune system, inner and outer cleansing. So maybe you will come across that essential oil. All right, Pisces, I'm going to pull a couple affirmation, see what Spirit wants to share with you at this time. Relationship and self-esteem. So we have relationship. I am attracted to those people who serve my highest good. Self-esteem. I pose gift of the soul that benefit me and others. So maybe you want to repeat those, but those are the messages that want to come in. I am going to pull a message, and this message is from Spirit. And these are synchronicities, signs, symbols, and spirit messages that want to other messages that want to come in for you. Hmm. So we have elimination. So those symbols, those signs might mean something to you. They might come into you, and they might mean elimination, or it might eliminate something on you, right? It might eliminate a relationship. It may eliminate a self-esteem. Um, and so then we have surrender to the sweetness, um, Venus energy, pleasure, joy, make love to life. And then we'll see what our past life, Pisces, what message they want to share with us. And they say peacemaker, other, diplomat, mediator, and Pacifics. So, um, so yeah. So maybe those your ancestors or your past life when those those are the message they want to share with you. And then I'm gonna pull two cards for from the shamanic. See what shamanic energy wants to come in. Spirit wants to tell you. Flute and Vision Quest. All right. So flute expression. You might hear, come across, you might play a flute, Pisces, or you might listen to flute, but Spirit wants to let you know that this message is for you, and also Vision Quest Seek. So um, these elements too might also help you. You might need to, kind of take time to yourself, Pisces, and do a vision quest. It doesn't mean that you have to climb mountains and starve yourself, but you can create your own, create to be able to connect, to your elements around you, uh, the the their frequency, sit and listen to some flute and listen to the vibration and the frequency, how it makes you feel, make a relations with it, have the ability to surround you with that sweetness sound, so work together with your higher self, also we're going to do tarot reading, and I'm going to pull the main energy here that you're bringing in, Pisces. We have the front of the card. Funny. Mirror, mirror. So illumination on that. Maybe there's a mirror. Um, Also we have um number 51, and then it says the top C uh turvant. So um changing a point of view, right? Looking at something fresh from all different um aspects, right? Because has all different ways of looking at it. And just, you know, making relations on, how you're having the self-esteem of how you're seeing things now, seeing things from different, it changes the frequency, right? It changes the expression. You seek more, right? There's illumination on that, working with yourself, getting in tune to your higher self, letting the Venus energy come in and create love love making to life, right? And I'm going to pull 4 cards to see what the surrounding energy is. All right, Pisces. So what you're going through right now is the Fool in reverse. So, um, The Fool in reverse is just letting us know that we're probably going through some sort of foolishness, right? Some sort of risk, something that's we are doing, right? That maybe there was an error in it. So we're finding an error, we're shining the light on it. But it's making us look at it from different perspectives. So, but you're going through this, seeing it from different angles. Um, and taking risk, that's foolish sometimes to do that, but it's how we, change cycles, right? How we start looking at things differently, taking time to seek out, truth, finding our emotions through flute sound, connecting, and then making relations, right? And then what you need to let go of is the Ten of Pentacles. So maybe there's a division, right? Letting go. Uh, Cutting the ties, right? Between, you know, um, what was nourishing you, right? The Ten of Pentacles. Um, is maybe like Pisces, maybe, you're trying to cut um financial ties, maybe with parents, right? They're letting you go. Maybe it's a different transition, right? Or maybe there's um, giving yourself, manifesting yourself, your higher self, right? Your manifestation mode. So maybe allowing that process to, you know, complete, right? Maybe you've been in a looking for different ways, right? Trying to find. And so then now what you need to focus on is the Four of Wands um in reverse. And um the Four of Wands in reverse is focusing on your foundation, right? Uh Maybe before you let go of ties, right? Of any sort of financial that's eliminating, um, making you see through relations, right? Um, Also focusing on um, maybe there's some sort of instability in the finances and focusing on that, right? And then your higher self is trying to tell you this energy of the Knight of Pentacles. So it's um it's telling you that you're at a you're you're doing the hard work, right? You took the risk, you started creating, it wasn't easy, maybe cutting financial ties that help you build, right? Pisces, your foundation, right? Now you're finding self-esteem, in other relations, learning how to connect with your higher self and work through manifestation, seeing things from different aspects, taking time, listening and changing frequency, right? The Knight of Pentacles, down to earth. So, you know, grounding yourself, having that practical thinking, not being foolish. So we're the higher self is telling us that, stop being foolish, do the hard work, get grounded. So, um, and then I'm gonna get a message from Spirit to close this message off for Pisces. So we have belief. I believe in myself, the beauty of life, and the goodness of Creator. Thus, I have the power to fulfill my dreams, the will of the Almighty support me. My life is showered in divine light, and my heart is open to the power of the universe. All right, Pisces, I just want to say that is your reading, and thank you for allowing me to do it. And I want to say, Hojonas Clean, Hojonas Clean, Hojonas Clean, Hojonas Clean, Hojonas Clean. Yeah.